Good morning and welcome to the November membership meeting. Today's November 15th. I hope you're well, hope your families are safe, and hope you enjoyed your summer. And without further ado, we'll get into the President's report. Power and Utilities working a regular schedule, 8061s working 710s. Dearborn Engine Plant, we're currently fighting about contracting and manpower, as usual. Dearborn Truck Plant, body working the regular schedule, paint regular schedule. Some overtime, some overtime on projects. Central working 100% to sign up. Rev C working 100% to sign up. And so I wanted to explain a little bit of what happened over at Rev C. We had a situation where we were approving these labor clearances and we were not getting the approval to hire. We had a lot of recs in the system. We had a lot of requisitions that had gone up and been posted at Romeo and came back down, but we couldn't get the approval to hire. So unfortunately, as bizarre as it seems, we actually had to write a strike authorization, a 723, Article 723, over outside contracting to get the movement on hiring the people that they know they're going to need anyway. All that to say that we were successful. So we have currently in the system 6 pipe fitters, 9 millwrights, 10 electricians, 2 welders, and I believe 2 industrial truck that are all approved, and we're just going through the hiring process now. So that's where we are with that, and I just wanted to give you a brief synopsis of what happened. DDMP working some overtime on various projects, tool and die, regular schedule and some overtime. They got a big project coming in there on here coming up real soon. Dearborn Stamping Plant, Area A, changing their start times again, if you can believe it. I don't know what their management team is thinking or what their management team is doing, but every time I turn around, it's another start time shuffle. So according to them, on November 28th, they're going to move to a 5:30, 1:30, and 9:30 start time. Area B, regular schedule, facilities, overtime on various projects. World Headquarters, working 710s. Vehicle Service Center is working the regular schedule. Unit information, the lateral bid closed and the bid sheets have all been sent to labor, and we put that data into a spreadsheet. So any new hiring going on over in the Rev or Engine or wherever that it might be will go to the new lateral bid period. We have the Heritage Bump in December or in January, right around the corner. So we have that bump going on over in truck as well, and in stamping. We'll be having a Christmas party on December 21st in the committee room. The times are 11:30 in the morning and 6 p.m. Coffee and donuts will be available for the #1 shift folks as well early that morning. Currently selling raffle tickets to support the unit parties. Please call the room or your committee person to buy a few. The winning tickets will be pulled the day of the party at noon. Prizes are a $500 Visa gift card, a $100 gas card, and then 1 basket of cheer. We're also going to extend the hoodie ordering to this Friday. So if you haven't put your hoodie order in, you'll have an opportunity to do so this week. So someone asked me the question of why we have to buy our own hoodies, and some of you may know, some of you may not know, but back after all the corruption and the settling of the last contract in 19, they went from a nickel fund-based system to a trust fund. So all the nickel funds went away, all the money that was in the nickel fund went away, and it was moved over into the trust. And the trust is a multi-layered process, and Mike Young has been an incredible advocate to putting the spreadsheet together, what training we need, how much it's going to cost, where it's going to come from. So all the trinkets and baubles and jackets and shirts, all the money for that went away, and we can't do it that way anymore. There is occasionally launch money, so if you're in an assembly plant or something of that nature, occasionally there is launch money, and they might buy a jacket or a t-shirt or a cup because they have launch money. But as far as all the nickel fund and being able to just go out and buy a hoodie or buy a jacket or buy a shirt for the unit, I can't do that anymore. So we are where we are, and we have to pay for our own hoodies now. UAW, I'm going to keep on saying it. Get those the ballots turned in. If you haven't turned your ballot in, please get it in. If you don't have one, you can request a replacement. But they're saying November 18th is the prescribed last date for mail-in. So please get that ballot mailed in and let your voice be heard. JSC, present for the committee reports. Really only the JSC currently have 91 apprentices on course. And then we've got some requisitions for apprentices we're hiring, because direct hires, we had hired some auto mechanics out of VSC and then some SSEs throughout the unit. So we've got about 5 or 6 direct hire requisitions for apprentices. Other than that, wish you happy holidays, have a great Thanksgiving, and so we're probably going to be starting up the in-person union meetings after the holidays, and we're probably going to be having them on Wednesday as opposed to Tuesday, and then we're going to flip-flop the Wednesdays so we can catch A and C crew and then B and D crew, and then also catch the 7-on-7 off every other week or every other Wednesday, once a month. So we haven't really figured that out, but it won't be a standard every third Wednesday or every third Tuesday, because there were so many people we were missing and there were so many schedules we just couldn't accommodate that. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. We're still kind of ironing out the wrinkles. So that'll be after the holidays. We'll go back to in-person meetings over at the local. And but I do wish you a great holiday season and the best to you and your families. And with that, thank you very much. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Give me a call, text me, call the committee room, call your committee guy person. And if you haven't seen us in your plant, we've just been starting up the walkthroughs again. So we have body, and we hit the DDMP and stamping plant. So if you haven't seen us in your plant and you want us there, please let me know. We'd be happy to come over. I wanted to thank Mike Young for doing the reporting, and thank you, and God bless.